Thanks for joining us on the Face the Facts YouTube channel. Mike Hydeck here, along with Chairman Rodney Butler of Foxwoods Resorts Casino. Thanks for joining us.
Thanks.
All right, we're talking about sports gaming and the proliferation of it. Rhode Island already has it. There are machinations in place to try to get it here in Connecticut.
Yep.
Foxwoods and the entity you created with Mohegan would like to control it. Do you think that is going to be feasibly possible in the state legislature?
Yeah, well look, we don't want to control it. We want to extend it through our natural gaming operations that we have today, which by the way is what you see in other states. So Rhode Island, great example. They're launching online sports betting this week. It's all through their Twin River operation, and there's one operator for sports betting in the state of Rhode Island. In New Jersey, it's the existing casino operations that are running sports betting in New Jersey. So we're not trying to do anything novel here. We're doing what's worked well in other states, and through a partnership that's generated $8 billion to the state since inception.
Let's talk about Rhode Island and New Jersey, tale of two sports gaming situations.
Yeah.
Rhode Island projects $20 million in tax revenue. It gets revised down to near $1 million. New Jersey, gangbusters. New Jersey did big numbers. And what do you think the difference is? New Jersey?
Online sports betting. New Jersey, 80% of the revenue is coming from online. Rhode Island was slow to adopt that, and that's why what we're proposing in the state is go live with both. Do retail sports betting and online sports betting and iGaming. You maximize all of the potential revenue that's out there for the state.
Senator Austin came up with an agreement, bipartisan agreement, that would help the tribe's new entity keep the control of gaming that you have, the ability to also possibly have an East Windsor casino down the line, a Bridgeport casino, and that would include sports gaming. I talked to Senate Majority Len Fasano, and he said, I think that's probably too much control, but maybe it could be a jumping off point. Your reaction?
Look, I think it's a great starting point. I think it actually is the end point, but there's always something in between with negotiations. The point about East Windsor is that ship has already sailed. That's been approved. It's under design and pre-construction, and so we're moving forward with that. So what we're really talking about is sports betting, online gaming, and then the Bridgeport possibility. And we've agreed to pursue all of those, not only with the current legislators, but we also have that conversation with the governor, which this current legislation actually mirrors almost identically what that conversation was with the governor.
How is the governor? Obviously, the governor's only been in office a short time. How have you all been received by him? What are the conversations like?
Look, he's very, very supportive. I mean, he's new to the administration, new to governing, and new to politics. And so I think he's going through a learning curve, and we've been there with him and supporting him along the way, and we're optimistic that we can come up with a deal that he agrees with and works out best for the state of Connecticut.
As we know, MGM wants a piece of this land too. They have Springfield. They would love to take Bridgeport. Lawsuits are in the offing, or at least they're threatened. How do you respond to that? What are the next steps for you?
Two things. Lawsuits are a part of doing business, regardless of what field you're in. There's lawsuits if you want to open a farm in a competing town. It just happens. And the point about MGM wanting to be in Connecticut, they don't want to be in Connecticut, They are hemorrhaging in Springfield. They had expectations of doing almost $500 million in gross gaming revenue. They're on track to do almost half of that, They don't want to see more competition. So in order to prevent additional competition, they've created this mirage of what they'd like to do in Connecticut. Now the great thing is the legislators in Connecticut have realized that that was all smoke and mirrors, and now they're on board with our proposal.
So where do we go from here? Obviously you did get pushback, or has been pushback, or arguments that we shouldn't expand casino gaming. A lot of people think, listen, we're going to cannibalize what we already have by doing that. Where do you go from here? I mean, do you agree with that assessment? I mean, if numbers are going down here, why should we add more casinos?
Well, I think the cannibalization would occur if there's multiple operators. But when you have your hometown team and they know the market, i.e. us and Mohegan, we're going to build something that fits the market. We're not going to build something to cannibalize and shift profits from Connecticut to another state, like an outside operator would do. And so when we look at East Windsor, when we look at Bridgeport, when we look at sports betting, it's all accretive to the revenue that the state is seeing.
Last question. How likely is sports betting to be here in Connecticut?
100%. We're going to see it. Absolutely.
Chairman Butler, appreciate your time.
Thanks, Mike. Appreciate it.
All right, if you like those YouTube videos, there's more Face the Facts YouTube videos right there. Click on a few more.
This is Face the Facts with NBC Connecticut.